Master Allah, ruler, zigzag, zig. Blessed be to the Most High, Jah Rastafari.
More issues to address. I got them kinda nervous, cause they know I throw shots in a lot of.
Yo, what up? Addressing all issues. What's the word? It's your boy, the host, Marz Money. Got my co-host, Flight School Cree, aka Rap Oceanowski. You heard? And I got a special guest host with us.
Yo, Dre Staccs, what up, y'all? It's good.
Man, we finally got Dre Staccs here to chop it up with us.
Give me a try,
Yeah, I love to go all over. We've been trying to get Dre Stacks for a while and shit, man. Especially when we did a lot of the shows about drill music and shit, man. Because that's his expertise and shit. I mean, that's his lane. So we all familiar with each other from Facebook, cracking jokes, and then we follow each other platforms. You know what I'm saying? You got all together, you know what I mean? So let them know what you got going on, because I want them to know your credentials and shit.
I do a little podcast, get into some podcasts on YouTube, you know what I mean? I had some guests on there, you feel me? Like talk about the culture, hip hop. I'm open, you know what I mean? I'm talking about leadership shit.
You got
politics.
You got interviews up there with Fabio, all that shit. Early stages, so we'll check that out. You know what I mean?
Check me out though.
Bell TV.
You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, shout out to Marz, shout out to Pre, feel me? Appreciate y'all, real shit.
Facts.
I mean,
we actually did like a episode, because I got another show with my boy Slop. Shout out to Slop.
Yeah,
right. So we actually did an episode with him probably like 2 years ago around the pandemic time and shit, man. What a time to be alive. So I mean, there's a lot, and that's when the drill shit was heavy at the time.
Facts.
So and we're gonna speak about that within this show. So you know what I mean.
Word. So before we even we could, matter of fact, let's jump straight into drill, man. Forget all that, you know what I mean? Since we got the expert here, you know what I mean? Man. He got a couple years younger than us and shit, so we kind of torn between the two genres. But he in the mix of the genre, So let us know, man. Look, me and Pre, we did a segment on Addressing No Issues. I can go back to that, and we was basically saying like Mayor Adams killed drill. So
that's the first time hearing that shit.
We need to know, like, what caused the death of drill.
Now you know what it is. Like, Pop still running this shit. You feel me? Dead or alive. You feel me? So like, that shit really, him gone. That shit really affected the shit. Cause I no disrespect. You feel me? It's still nobody that King type shit. You know what I mean? From the drill shit, with the case may be. You feel me? Like, no one still overcame that, you know what I mean? Like, somebody still trying to chase that shit he had, you feel me? And I ain't going front, I ain't see that shit since, you feel me? I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't think they follow the blueprint the right way, right?
You feel me?
Because I'm not the biggest Pop fan, right? I'm just put it out there. I don't think.
Big Canarsie?
I'm gonna be, and I'm about to clean that up.
All right.
I'm not the biggest Pop fan, but I'm a big Pop fan because I'm biased, right? Because it's the sound of my neighborhood. I am from Canarsie. I am from the floors, so you cannot deny the soundtrack to your neighborhood. You understand? When you hear his music, when you hear 50 Cent saying "woo," I know where that started from. So now, when this kid got 50 Cents saying "woo," that's big to me. You understand me? When I hear that on the radio, it's big to me. So who am I to fuck tradition up? Basic. So it's like.
But you're saying initially you wasn't the biggest, or
because I understood. All right, when I first heard him, it's a other dude from my neighborhood named Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
Before Pop Smoke. You understand me?
I heard you talking about this before.
Pop Smoke, he was actually
active,
putting in pain. You understand me? And he was terrorizing us at a point.
Shout out to him. Shout out
to me, but he was terrorizing.
Good shout out. Make sure y'all shoot this little segment to him.
He was terrorizing the hood. So when I first heard about Pop Smoke and shit, I automatically thought of him and shit. But then seeing this Pop Smoke is like night and day, because that Pop Smoke was more like a little skinny, light-skinned dude, right? Not little, but you know what I mean. Pop Smoke was just this dark-skinned And I kind of like, yo, nah, the young boy voice wasn't like that before. I mean, it wasn't that deep. But that's his rap voice. I guess I say that. You know what I mean? But that's what I thought at first and shit. But initially, I wasn't like the biggest Pop Smoke fan because I didn't really care for it. I heard the music before Pop Smoke even had 2 songs on SoundCloud. The Young Boys in the trap on 7 Up was playing it, but like I said, I wasn't like the biggest fan. But I think as time went on and you in the midst of everything, I think it was pandemic year, he passed, and all that shit was going on in the hood. And I'm trying to be the one that's rejecting it. You can't reject what's great.
I mean, and that's big of you to even admit that, and that's how shows
growth,
how influential, and you know what I mean. It shows your growth, but you know because you're a music nigga, you know the game, so you realizing the nigga from your hood, and sometimes a lot of people from your hood do that. But I'm glad that you.
Acknowledge.
You know what I mean? Even could admit it. You know what I mean? Even if you didn't acknowledge it at the time, you admit it.
That's some real nigga shit.
What made me a fan of him too, though, when I heard PTSD.
Okay.
Right? And that was my shit. Like, oh, wow, he's just not in that same pocket. And he kind of sounded like a young 50 to me at the time. So
and that's why 50 rates him.
Right?
50 rate him.
If he could keep this up. So when I started following him and understanding his story, or like he just started rapping, you started to appreciate it more because you understand. But what I wanted to say is, right, I went on a long tangent. The reason why a lot of these niggas haven't able to fucking duplicate that success is because Pop Smoke didn't focus on his ops. He didn't talk about, when you really think about it, he didn't talk about the drill music. His music was drill music, but he didn't have that drill music mind frame.
Right.
Yeah. He wasn't, because the best, if you want to talk about the person that diss people the best, you could say Envy Kane diss people the best. But Envy Kane, Pop Smoke could throw a shot, but he's telling you, welcome to the party.
Yeah.
But you don't know that he's dissing Zanati, he's dissing this artist, Tutu. If you don't know, if you know, you know.
Niggas saying they outside. If you
know, you know. You feel me? You know what I mean?
It.
So you don't know these people, you know what I mean? But that's why the hood love it. That's why the mainstream love it.
Exactly.
It's called crossover, and that's what he did.
He elevated his sound.
And they're all difficult. Well, Fabio made an attempt, or Fabio got the carpet rolled out for him. You kind of like shot at Fabio's release, like, because shout out to the friend of the show, KO. So Frosty was so big on his album. But you was shooting down that album, breaking down like, you know what I'm saying?
I know it went wrong with the album. I think,
oh man.
And it's not a bad thing because the album is good, but the album is industry plantage. You hear it. Even Pop Smoke's posthumous album sounds more. You knew Pop Smoke wanted to make those songs. You knew that was Pop Smoke. That was enforced. These songs like Drink Free. When you hear him sing, it sounds natural to him. Like he wanted to do that.
It wasn't forced.
You understand? There's a difference when you heard One More Chance, right? If you heard the original One More Chance
to this one,
to the one that came out, One More Chance. That's not the one that's on the album. The one that's on the album is, hey Biggie, give me one more chance. So you heard Biggie was a raw nigga. The shit what Puffy needed to move the needles was one more chance. Then you heard when Biggie finally found his niche. So when you heard You Must Be Used to Me, when you heard Fucking You Tonight, you knew that wasn't Puffy giving the idea to Big. You know that was Biggie's idea to do that song.
And that's what we comparing to what Fabio album is. And this is why a nigga like Pop Smoke excelled, and this is why the whole genre is kind of on the decline, because nobody was able to mimic Pop Smoke's formula.
Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna throw a little monkey wrench in there. I think the female that's doing that is Ice Spice.
She did it. She did it.
She did
I ain't
it, right?
I ain't going front, bro. I think she like elevated from that shit. Like
and
she's.
But that's how I feel.
That's
what
at first she was kind of like that, but then her shit just elevated. You know what I mean?
Drill.
Like, yeah, like
Montrose drill.
Once she passed What past that? With the Barbie girl? I don't know Barbie.
Then,
no, with the other girl, with the first one, the
she
real
doing-
platinum
she doing Taylor Swift.
The boy shit.
with the girl, with that other girl, the newer girl.
The girls like what?
That shit took her. When they sing that, everybody grabbed her up. That's when Nicki, everybody come.
Taylor Swift.
Ain't that Nicki artist?
No, the
I mean,
the
she
white
supposedly.
girl that used to do that song?
Yeah, she's supposed to be
Oh,
signed to
now?
a label. I mean, yeah.
Nah, she got her own deal.
I heard that
got
she's
her own
supposed to be on her label.
No. She got
Supposed to be
her
on
own
Nicki
deal.
label.
She got her own deal.
Ice Spice just teamed up with Nicki.
Yeah, I think. I mean,
So listen, what surprised you by us saying that, Mayor Adams canceled drill? Because you remember after that.
This the
you
time
remember-
when he did that meeting and shit with
Okay,
Fabio and all them
okay.
niggas and shit like that.
So right after that, you don't peep the, you know what I'm saying?
The decline.
Yo,
Nah,
everybody
I
getting
think
indicted
that's.
to a partnership under new.
Yeah, she supposed to be
Because
with
she was
Nicki.
signed to somebody else.
Yeah.
This dude that
Supposed to
the dude that got Trippie Redd and all of them or some shit. She got a good deal. She got her masters and all that.
Ice
So
Spice
maybe she
Eatin'.
did a partnership.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ice
But Ice
Spice
Spice Eatin'. Ice Spice got one of the best setup deals.
Yeah, shout out to Ice Spice.
But nah,
She
son,
had
like
a future
it's just. Oh man, niggas left Brooklyn, went to the Bronx,
Okay, talk.
and I don't. Damn, son.
I don't think the Bronx had
Speak on it.
Nah, son, like these niggas, I ain't gonna front, son. Like they had it though. I ain't gonna front. When K-Flock was on doing his thing, he was about to be there. You feel me? Like you could see the growth. You know what I mean? But then he got into that shit. You feel me? The case like what he did. You know what I mean? So that shit. Cause he at the time he was the poppest of the Bronx, of the young niggas. You feel me? K-Flock was that nigga.
I think it was a flash in the pan moment.
You feel me?
Right? Because if K-Flock was what we really say,
I ain't gonna front.
his music still resonates right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Right?
front.
He's locked up, and that music was supposed to go up.
To be honest with you,
because he's living when
Talk your shit.
he's living when he rap.
yes.
He's nuts. So.
And I'm not gonna front. Out of all them niggas, like I consider him an artist. Like I seen the growth, son. I seen his potential, son. Like, and now we got the other people, like, you know what I mean? They Glick Bow and the Shoe and the Opposites, cool, but it's like where the growth at, bro? Like that's what niggas elevate at. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like that's what make you an artist. You feel me?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be just in fucking LA doing so. I want to be overseas, nigga, Europe and shit like that, bro. You feel me?
I want people to know.
You gotta like artists gotta care and really have the growth in this shit, bro.
Lil Durk is a drill rapper.
I feel like he grew though,
No,
bro.
I'm about to explain.
Talk your shit.
Lil Durk is a drill rapper. 95% of Lil Durk music is not drill music.
Yeah.
And this is what these drill rappers have to understand.
Since he changed to the melodic
Now,
sound.
let me break it down for you real quick.
Talk your shit, son.
50 Cent was a gangster rapper. Girl, it's easy to love me down. That's not a gangster rap song. You understand me? You have to understand.
Candy shop is
not a, you know what I mean?
PIMP?
In the club.
PIMP.
In the club.
It's not a
feel me?
gangster song.
You gotta
It was
learn.
radio
But he
shit.
got in my
It was-
hood.
Exactly.
Throw that
So
shit.
you
Yeah,
gotta
but the
learn.
radio and shit.
You gotta learn how to do 50-50.
Yeah, son.
Just like back in the days, it was like even if you was in the gangster rapper or not, it was a formula to making a rap album, right? Because Biggie broke it down. So now you have your little introspective rap song on the album. You have your club song on the album. You have your female song on the album. Regardless of that, if you gangster, you still have to have a gangster song on the
come
album.
on.
You understand me?
You gotta switch it up sometimes.
And your last song is the heartfelt.
Yeah.
Growth,
real
son.
in
That's-
the breath. Let me tell you who I am.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what
what
I mean?
make niggas great though. Real shit though. Like
And we don't have those albums no more.
No, we don't. We have, this was what made you hot. 7 songs of the same what made you hot. So this is why. And that's where we fucked up at. You know what I'm saying?
you think